time on purpose. I'm like, well, let me tell you how to do this. This is what I know for sure. Because it makes sense. Sometimes you got to speak sports. For real, for real. That's how it goes. Kevin, did you go back to NCAA to get your eligibility? Did you tell them you took a red shirt year and you wanted your time back? Put me in, coach. Put me in. Linda is coming around third. So yeah, so I learned that here we go. Probably that I can't force someone to understand my POV on something even when trying to explain. Yes, you can't force it on there. The crunchies pancake. Okay. Linda, I learned that personally accountable people have to feed the energy to sustain it off of other people, like those 12 who came in. They need a host. That is a great turn of phrase, Linda. They do need a host. Think about it like with aliens. So they got to have something to latch onto or it doesn't work. But the beautiful thing about being personally accountable is you can fly solo dolo and you don't need anybody else's energy to do anything else because you are empowering yourself and others. So you have your own. Think of we're like solar panels. We're good to go. We're not solar panels aren't impacting anybody. They just sit on top of the house. The sun comes in. They store the energy for later. When it's not sunny, still able to provide electricity for the homes because they got all this stored power. So they literally are like a phone battery and they need to be charged. And so they're coming to try to plug in. They're trying to plug into you. They're looking for a host. And you tell them, no, I don't host that. I don't, I'm not the hostess with the mostest. I'm a ghosted. There you have it. So yes, that's why you have the cushy pancake. That's why you have your choice. That's why I'm not hard selling personal accountability. I'm not like, you need to be personally accountable. You need to be personally, because it's a choice. Because if I manipulate you, if I try to convince you to be personally accountable, it's challenging enough on its own. You're going to regress. You're going to relapse quick. So it has to be your choice. You have to be ready to become your best. And it's a slow process. Go slow to go fast. This is not something that's about, and look at us, and we got critical mass, and we tip. No, because you have a lot of neurological things that you have to do because it's happening up here. It's happening up here. It's not happening out here. It's literally you versus you. And I've said that in the past before. It is personally accountable you against personally unaccountable you. And one of y'all gonna win on a daily basis. You miss doing the work. Got it. Awesome. Great to hear that. So I'm gonna say that again. When I say it's you versus you, it's you personally accountable you and you personally unaccountable you. So think about the Flintstones when that Martian, I forgot his name, was there, and it'd be good Fred and bad Fred sitting there, and now you looking back and forth at yourself, and you got to figure out, are you going to be personally accountable or personally unaccountable? And 99% personally accountable, being personally accountable is not being personally accountable. You have to be 100% personally accountable, and that's being responsible and accountable for all that you do and all that you fail to do. That's what it is. So and it's not, oh, I'm not gonna make mistakes or I'm not gonna do something wrong. It's I fucked that up. I'm bad. That was me. My bad. Because apologize when you were wrong is one of the 74 principles of real leadership. It's progress, not perfection, and it's best. And I promise you, one thing's for certain. When you start holding yourself personally accountable, you're going to put your foot down, you're going to keep it down, and ain't nobody going to be able to talk you out of nothing. You be like, nah, man, you being unaccountable. Your amygdala is hijacked. You got confirmation bias. You got conformity bias. You're going to start speaking to all that unaccountability. And that's what's going to happen. And next thing you know, people going to be like, well, damn, what you doing? I'm being personally accountable. You want to be personally accountable? Come on. If you don't, kick rocks. Because you are self-sustaining. As Linda said, don't be no host for them. Don't be no host. Sound like you need to go find another host because this ain't it. This ain't it. Keep your boundaries up. Keep your perimeter strong. And let them sorry jokers go back to where they belong. I am Dr. Donna. I will be back tomorrow, God willing, higher power in the universe. And I hope the planets get this parade over quick. Because I don't need to have 13 more unaccountable people on my live tomorrow. They can go back looking for a host. Y'all can take it back. Get out of the parade. Disperse. Keep it moving. I was an MP. Move along. Break up this doggone parade. Because no, don't start none, won't be none. I ain't got time to be, I ain't hit the button on YouTube that many times ever. Like, this is absurd. Move on. Move along. Keep it moving. There's nothing to see.